this picture of my next guest, Natasha, and her one-year-old son, Jamon. Now, for the past year, Natasha has struggled to fill the role of mom and dad because a man named Josh refuses to acknowledge that he is Jamon's biological father. So joining us now from Kansas City, Missouri, is Natasha. Natasha, why'd you call our show for help?
Because I am fed up with Josh crap. I want him to be able to stand up and help me take care of my son.
How positive are you that Josh is the father?
I am positive all the way. There's no doubt in my heart.
I guess as a backstory, we've got to find out what your relationship with Josh was like. Were you boyfriend, girlfriend? Was it just...
Yes, we was boyfriend and girlfriend.
It was a difficult pregnancy, I understand, right?
I was living on the couch and I was walking back and forth from home to work. And I was pregnant. And I didn't stop working until it was time for me to lay down and have my baby.
And Josh wasn't there at all. In fact,
no,
he wasn't
nowhere
even
to be found.
He wasn't in town. And then apparently there were some serious problems the day that Jamon was born, right?
Jamon was born and his heart stopped. Like, he came out and his heart stopped completely. And then out of nowhere, it just came back. It just came back out of nowhere. And I've been dealing with Jamon by myself. With, like, my mama helps me. My little sister, they help buy stuff. I have to call them sometimes because I need help.
This is very emotional for you. I understand that because these memories are difficult for you. But Josh says he didn't even know the baby was born.
Of course he didn't. He was away. He was away for a minute. But before then, I told him everything. I told him, when I first got pregnant, I told him, I was letting him know clues and this and this and that. Of course, he wouldn't know Jamon wasn't born if he didn't call. After I told him that I was, I didn't want him calling me. Yes, he stopped calling.
So
he gave up.
So a couple of months later, after Jamon was born, Josh comes back into town, finds out from a friend, you had the baby.
Yes, and Jamon was, he was, interacting with Jamon for a couple of days until he was like, that ain't my baby, that bitch a hoe. That bitch is a ran through, she this and she that and she this. And after that, we started arguing, debating on Facebook. We took it to where everybody started seeing it. So everybody knows our business.
So all your business is on Facebook? He's criticizing you on Facebook?
He went on Facebook talking about that bitch is a ran through, she this and she that. I have been in depression. I've been through all of that.
Does Jamon look like Josh?
He doesn't look like Josh. He looks like me. But he has Josh cheeks. He has his little fingers going on. And then that little pointy lip they got going on.
And has he done anything? Has he done anything to take care of Josh?
Josh haven't did anything to... Josh haven't did anything to help me, but not one bit.
You know what he says? You pushed him away. You didn't want him in Jamon's life.
Yes, I admit, that day I told you I had called him, and I told him after that rumor, don't talk to me. It's a child. It's a child in this. He should kept calling. Oh, I don't care what she say. He could have kept calling me.
So your mother Connie has helped out, right?
Yes.
And she's not too happy, is she?
No, she's not.
Yeah. She criticizes him, right?
Yes.
This is your first child, and this is...
Yes.
But Josh has 2 other kids, and Josh says...
Yes, he has other kids that he takes care of.
I know.
They come over his house. He spends times with him.
Right.
And it's sometimes that I see that on Facebook, and I'll be like, okay, why he can't interact with my son? What's wrong with my son?
Well, we're going to have the answer for you, trust me. But, when we come back, we're going to hear what Josh and Natasha's mother, Connie, has to say, and we're going to have the results of the DNA.